How's it going, guys, and welcome back to Off the Grid. So, we have got a new addition to the farm, and there it is. A lovely, worn, but lovely pickup truck. So this was for sale locally, and I picked it up for $10,000, which I think is not bad. It's got quite a bit of power, and yeah, I mean, overall, other than sort of the aesthetic side of it, it's in pretty good shape. I think this is going to be quite handy for the farm because it's got quite a bit of power. It's obviously quite a bit quicker than our truck over here. And yeah, I think just because of the weight of it, it'll have, well, a bit of a better towing capacity. We've been struggling a little bit to get things up the hill with our homemade truck here, just because there's no weight to it. There's absolutely no weight at all, especially in the front. The engine is mounted as far forward as possible, but yeah, not a huge amount of weight in that engine. So yeah, we struggled a little bit even bringing the little John Deere skid steer up the hill, and not exactly a big piece of equipment. So that should handle it a lot better, especially with the small trailer there. So yeah, that'll be handy around the farm, just for sort of getting in and out of town as well. It'll be a lot quicker. But yeah, the truck here will definitely still have a place on the farm, especially when we're doing things like logging. But yeah, I think that's going to be quite handy to have around. But yeah, we'll see. I think it was a bargain anyway, so yeah, decided to pick it up while we can. So the plan for today is I want to continue on to clear some space where we started previously. And I don't know if we'll actually run logs into town. We might do, but I kind of want to see if I can find a cheap logging trailer to do that. Because our current trailers just aren't really, doing the job. We can't load much. So my plan is to use the bunker as storage space for the logs for a little while. And then, yeah, kind of find a logging trailer, and then we'll load that and take it into town. Because we're not going to be using this for a little while, probably until we've got the trees cleared out. Unless we can sort of mow around the trees, but that'll be quite tricky. There's a lot of them. So yeah, I think I'm just going to stack logs in here. I definitely won't fill it up. We'll use this as a nice, a neat area to stack the logs, and then we can get the trailer. Then we'll run it into town. But yeah, the John Deere is over here. Haven't actually used it yet. We do have a few stumps that needs grinding, but yeah, we'll take care of a few trees before we do that. Was a bit of a hassle to get that off the truck, but got there in the end. So yeah, but I still think the space here we'll probably end up using for livestock, and in there probably arable or grass field. I think we can probably make more money out of a proper grass field and making silage than what we would out of arable farming. And also we don't have a combine or anything like that. So for making silage, because we've got the bunker, we'll only really need a method of picking up the grass. We don't even need a bale or a wrap or anything like that. Kind of wanted to check up here if there's any usable land. I haven't really been up here at all. It's quite hilly. I mean, here's not bad. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe down the line we could use some of this space, but yeah, it's definitely, I wouldn't say it's easy land to use. Really has been a challenge over here. It's obviously very mountainous and yeah, quite hilly, very, very much covered in trees. So yeah, quite tricky. You have to use the space that you have very carefully and sort of plan as much as you possibly can. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. I'm sure we'll get something figured out in the end, sort of exactly what we want to do. But for now, the priority is really just oh. I think this fell a bit awkwardly. Seems to be okay now. Yeah, it would be nice to have some better forestry equipment, especially with the amount of forestry that we need to do. I might at some point look into what it'll cost to maybe rent some equipment and get some of this done a little bit quicker. Don't know if it'll really be an option, but we'll see. We'll have a bit of a look and see if we can maybe get some sort of a processor in here that we can just jump in, do a good day or two's work and get a load of trees sorted out quite quickly, because doing it by hand, it's fine, but it'll take us a long time to do everything. I don't know. We'll see. If when I start looking around for a trailer, then I might have a look and see what a machine will cost us to rent. We can still use our own tractor and trailers to load the logs and take it into town. But if we can just get something that we can process the trees quite easily, and then also those machines you can set the length of logs, where now it's really just a guessing game. And we can cut them very precisely according to whatever our trailer can hold. Yeah, actually not a bad idea at all. We'll definitely look into that. Okay, let's get the old Massey fired up. Yeah. So a bit of a, like I said, guessing game in terms of the length of the logs. So hopefully I have them roughly the same, and also at a length that they can actually fit into the bunker here. I think that'll be fine. Lined up a little bit better. But yeah, I do think that pickup truck will be quite handy moving forward. Like I say, the truck's great, but yeah, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. We can't exactly go and borrow equipment from neighbors every time we buy a piece of equipment to pull us up the hill. I mean, I'm sure they won't mind, but if they're busy using the equipment, then yeah, we're going to be stuck on the hill for a little while. So it's best to just sort of work around it and yeah, get our own equipment. And yeah, it was a good price. So I don't think the towing capacity on it is amazing. I just think that it'll be better than what we have on the truck. The truck has got a fair bit of power. I don't think it's a lot less power than what the pickup has got. It's again, it's just the there's no weight in it, so it can't actually put the power down. It just lifts the front wheels off the ground. Yeah, maybe we'll see if we can remedy that at some point. But yeah, if we add more weight to it, we're kind of gonna have to add more power to it as well. Otherwise it'll just be too heavy to get anything up the hill with the power that it's got. So yeah, it's a bit of a balancing game, a catch-22 situation, but yeah. This log is a little bit longer, hopefully it'll be okay. Yeah, the other thing as well with the pickup truck is it's got a gooseneck attacher. So that might actually be handy in the future if we want to get a bigger trailer, which I'm sure we'll have to at some point. And we can look into a gooseneck trailer, which would be really nice. Because then we'll be able to carry even more weight, because it'll put the weight of the trailer directly onto the rear axle rather than sort of hanging off the back of the pickup. and yeah, trying to lift the front wheels off the ground. So yeah, I think all in all a good buy. But yeah, so I think we're gonna jump into a quick time lapse. So I just need to be careful of this stump here, and we're gonna get a few trees knocked out here, and then we'll sort of see where we go after that. Whether we actually want to take some logs into town. If we're gonna head into town, we might take the truck, load it up with as many logs as we can, and then not take a trailer if we want to head into town to buy a trailer. So yeah, we might as well take a load with. So we won't take the pickup truck because I don't think we'll be able to get that much onto it. We'll see. I think they'll probably just be a bit too long. It's a decent sized bed on it, but it's not even close to the bed on the truck. So yeah, I think if we do head into town to get a trailer, we'll probably use the truck because we can take a load in with us then. But yeah, we'll see how far we get and how much time we've got left. There is some rain forecasted for later today. We also had quite a bit of rain during the night, and that might make coming back up the hill quite tricky. Where again, the truck, if it's not loaded, shouldn't have a problem. Where the pickup truck, I mean, it's got decent tires on it, but it might still be a bit of an issue. They're nowhere near the tires on the truck. So yeah, again, just sort of each has their own strengths. Is this gonna fit okay? Yep, just about. Yeah, it's good to have both of them. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna jump into that time lapse and we'll see what we're gonna do. We've got most of these trees down, and yeah, we'll see how many logs we've actually got. Hopefully we can make a decent bit of money out of this operation as well. So yeah, we're gonna jump into that. So for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
We were bike dirt tires on paved concrete, on the right roads, just had the wrong wheels. But I see you back in town, same shortcut jeans, my head still spins, my heart still feels like riding a bike, just you and I, down a long back road, your brown hair blowing in the wind like it did back then. All those teenage summer nights when I love you, you love me too. It was so easy, still get that feeling. When our eyes meet, I can hop back on our love like riding a bike, like riding a bike. Cause babe, our hands still fit, you still get that smile, and you winding curves still drive me wild, and bring me right back to wishing I didn't have to go, and thinking maybe we should give it one more try tonight. Just take it slow like riding a bike, just you and I, down a long back road, your brown hair blowing in the wind like I did back then. All those teenage summer nights when I loved you, you loved me too. It was so easy, still get that feeling. When our eyes meet, I can hop back on our love like riding a bike, like riding a bike, like riding a bike, like riding a bike. You got that red on the Impala that you always wanted, and I'm on the road still playing. But sometimes I wonder if it would have been better if we just ended up staying and kept riding our bikes, just you and I, down long back roads, your brown hair blowing in the wind like it did back then. On those teenage summer nights, was I love you, you love me too. It's so easy, still get that feeling. When our eyes meet, I can hide like an aeroplane. It takes you over and over again. My love is just like an aeroplane. It brings you closer to what you wanted. This is what I wanted to. My love is just like the ocean. It draws you closer and closer to me. My love is just like the ocean. It pulls you further from the shore. Is this what you wanted? Time's a wasting. Love is chasing you. Time's a wasting. Love is chasing you.
Alright, well, this area is starting to clear up pretty nicely now. I mean, still a lot of trees that needs to go, but yeah, not too bad. And we already have a decent pile of logs here. I'm thinking if we get a decent sized trailer, there will probably already be more than a full load. So hopefully it'll pay pretty well. Maybe we can use that money to rent a machine. And we can deal with these trees a little bit quicker. I mean, stump grinding is a bit slow, so that'll slow the process down even if we do have a machine, and obviously loading as well with the Massey isn't exactly rapid. I don't think we'll have enough money to hire like a loading machine either, or as well. Another log or stump here. Quite hard to see. I'll have to come back for that one, but yeah, I think if we can at least just get a whole bunch of trees down and yeah, branches removed and all of that, and maybe get them in just a few piles, then it'll be easier for us if it's already cut to length and they're just in nice little piles around. It'll be easier to load anyway. Then we won't even have to put them into there. We can just load up directly to a trailer. Yeah, we'll see what the cost will be of renting a machine. Maybe it's so expensive that it's not even an option and we'll just have to do it this way. But yeah, as I said, the stump grinding is a bit slow. This machine really doesn't have a huge amount of power, so it struggles a little bit on some of them. Not all of them. Some of them are okay, but yeah, every once in a while it struggles a little bit. But yeah, it's fine. It'll do the job. So it'll maybe just take a little bit longer than what I would like it to take. But yeah, I mean, we're not exactly in a huge rush. I think that there wasn't too bad at all. I think there's another one here that I missed. There we go. Yeah, quite hard to spot in the grass here. Definitely wouldn't want to hit that with a mower or something if you come through here. That'll be quite disastrous. I've actually hit one or two of them with the tractor while I had a log in the forks or in the grapple, and yeah, it's an uncomfortable experience. I'm trying to get rid of them as we go along, so I don't run over them, especially as we move further through the trees here. Yeah, I don't think this process will take too long at all. We don't have a massive amount of trees to deal with, at least in this particular area. Like down there straight ahead of us, that's gonna take a while. I think we'll just leave this here sort of out the way. We might need some more serious equipment for clearing this area out. This definitely won't be done by hand. This area here, if we really have to, we can do it by hand. We'll probably take down this tree as well, I think, just this one. And yeah, then we'll have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about 16 more trees in this area that we need to take down. Yeah. It's gonna take a while, but it's doable by hand, I think. Yeah. We'll have to see. Anyway, I don't think we are gonna head into town today with the logs. I think we'll do a bit more clearing, and I'll see if I can find out what it'll cost to rent a machine in here. And also I'll have to get a price on a trailer so that we can get these logs into town. My only concern is if it's quite heavy, it might actually push the truck or the pickup down the hill, because it is very, very steep. So I hope it'll be okay, because price, yeah, in terms of our budget, price-wise, we're probably going to have to get some sort of a dolly trailer, because we don't have anything with like a fifth wheel or anything like that that we can connect to. We don't have a truck, which would kind of be ideal. Maybe a small truck or something that's actually kitted specifically for logs. Maybe not a articulated setup. Maybe a fixed setup. I don't know. I don't know what'll be doable in terms of price, but we'll see. Maybe a gooseneck trailer will be okay going down the hill if we just take it slowly, take it easy. But we'll have to see whether it works or not. But yeah, I think we're going to leave it there for today though. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time.